Well, good evening. Welcome to after dinner pipe and coffee. And all the people said, black, of course. You know, whenever I have a long day, I like to get my favorite pipe, the Svenborg, out. Put some Fireside in it. And just relax. Okay. That's for my Boswell, right? That's for my latest. That is my Wessex SL135. I took this pipe with me today. I smoked it. I smoked, well, of course, Fireside in it. Then I smoked some Appalachian Harvest. And then I smoked some Sleepy Hollow, which was really good in this this pipe. But if you look, these are the two pipes. This is the one I'm smoking, the Svenborg. It's kind of hard to see. The light's terrible. But, if you look, there's Boswell. Okay. They're about the same size on the chamber. I like my rustic looking pipes, don't I? So that's my Svenborg. So let that light go back out. But turn the lamps up a little bit. When the light goes out, I have a little bit more lights going, but it was a good day. It was a nice ride out. Nice ride back. Beautiful sunrise on the way out. Sunset on the way back. But yeah, I was trying to catch up with some videos while I was waiting to be unloaded and then waiting to be loaded, and I was reading. Well, I was trying to read. Phone kept ringing. But it was a relaxing day. Driving was the hardest part. And that's exhausting. That's exhausting after a while. Those of you that drive, you understand. It's a beautiful night out there. Stars are out. It's not too cold. Got home a little bit ago. Ate on the road. I didn't want to stop and do the video, so I wanted to get home. It's about, what, 7 o'clock now. I got home around 6:30, 6:45. We decided to come on out and do the video. Man, there's nothing like your best smoking pipe, your favorite blend. Cup of coffee. Fresh air. Spend too much time rushing around in life. Too much time. I mean, look, it's already the end of October. Tomorrow's my wedding anniversary. 7 years. Oh, there they went. Lights went out. 7 years of my wife. Known each other. Uh-oh. My dad died in 2006, 12 years. We married 7. Seems like forever. We're going to celebrate on Friday. Usually go to this one restaurant every year. We've been going there every year since we got married. Our annual trip, the Progress Grill on 22. It's a little upscale. More costly dinner. I always get the T-bone. Well, I shouldn't say always. I think a couple years I got the surf and turf, got some lobster tail and steak, but I think this year I'm going to do the T-bone again because their T-bone steaks are delicious and they're huge. I mean, they're just, yeah, they're like that big. They're just ginormous. Yeah, tomorrow's the end of October. We're already into November. And we got the holidays coming up fast. And that's the problem. We rush. You know, it was like yesterday I was a little kid. Now I'm going to be 50. But we rush through life. And you just take a step back, which is what I've learned to do. Over the past year, more so over the past 6 months than ever. Because I'm learning to enjoy every moment of life. The good with the bad. The good with the bad. Look, you're going to have rough time on occasion. You're going to have tough times. There's going to be bad times. How you handle those bad moments and those bad times, and they're moments. They are moments. You know, like that, we're gone. You know, time is nothing. When you have bad moments, how you handle them is going to help define who you become. It's going to build you up, strengthen you, hopefully. Don't ever ignore the bad times. Learn from them. Embrace them. Lean into the wind. You'll be a much stronger person for it. Much better, much wiser. When we pretend that it's not happening, we can have issues down the road. And we don't want that. We don't want that. Life's going to throw you a curveball every now and then. You got to learn how to hit that curveball. Knock it out of the park. I've had many, many bad moments in my life. But I've always come out on top. Because I always stuck with what my dad taught me. And that was to face things head on. Don't run from them. And I'll tell you what, it wasn't easy. Sometimes it took me a long time. Ooh, retro inhale. Boy, that fireside is just so good. It helps me to wind down. That taste gets my breathing in a rhythm. This is why we smoke pipe, you know, and it relaxes. I hear everybody say, when I asked why you smoke a pipe for the VR that I had you do, everybody was saying the same thing. It helps them relax. And then be a little bit more detail on it is, excuse me, I wanted to take a sip of my coffee. It slows your pace down and it helps to get you in a rhythm. You ever see a metronome? You know what a metronome is? Any musicians out there? Metronome sits on a piano, and depending on how you wanted your rhythm, and it would just like a ticking clock, and it helps to get you in a rhythm when you're playing piano or any instrument for that fact. And that pipe smoking helps to put you in a rhythm. Slows your breathing down. It slows your mind down. We have to shut our minds down at night and rest. That's why they say reading's the best thing before bed. Because it helps to slow your mind down. It's never good to watch TV or play a video game prior to bed. Studies show seniors and millennials, they stay up all night, have trouble sleeping. It's because they're either playing a video game or they're watching TV. Reading helps to slow your mind down. You have to slow your mind down. You have to wind it down. You have to process your day. Your thoughts from the day have to be processed. It's how we were designed. I used to not be like that. You know, my mind would be racing all night long. And I wouldn't get proper rest. But I learned over the past 4 or 5 years to slow things down. I used to be very hyper. And I learned how to shut off. I learned how to shut my mind off. I sleep very good at night. I dream. I don't remember what I dream every night. I rarely have a nightmare. But when I go to bed, my mind is, I'm ready to rest. You know, we wake up sore in the morning more when you get older than you are when you're younger. And the reason you do is because your muscles cool down. Because you're not moving as much. You're laying pretty much sedentary through the night. And your muscles aren't staying warm. They need to rest. They need to recuperate and recover. Being sore in the morning is not a bad thing. But when you get up, you start moving, the blood starts flowing and the muscles start warming up. The stiffness goes away. That's how we're designed. The day you're born is the day your body starts breaking down. Unfortunately, that's the way it is. So when you get up in the morning, if you're stiff, just move around, walk around. Never stretch before you warm the muscles up. Don't stretch as soon as you get out of bed. Get moving. Walk up and down the steps. Walk up and down the hall. Then stretch before you start your day. Because you're going to tear a muscle if you don't. Or you'll hurt yourself even more. You know, I used to tell people, came in to see me when I was a therapist. I always dealt with chronic pain or injury. And they'd say, I don't want the pain. I'm in pain. I'm tired of pain. I understand that. Pain is a good thing. And here's why. This is the only reason pain is a good thing. It is an indicator that something is wrong. So when you're in pain, that's telling you something's wrong. And you need to figure out what is wrong, deal with it, and work on getting rid of the pain. That's why we have nerves. That's why we, if we couldn't feel pain, we would never know something is wrong. You break a bone, you know something's wrong. There's different kinds of pain. There's physical pain, there's emotional pain, there's mental pain, or anguish, mental anguish. Emotional pain. You ever have your heart broken? I have. It's painful. It tells you something's wrong. We're made to recuperate and recover from our pain. Some people just never get it, and they don't. Physically, some people, they're in chronic pain, and there's nothing they can do about it. It is what it is. It's no fault of theirs. But like emotional pain, we can work through that. But I'm not a psychologist. That's Eric's. That's Eric's cup of tea, pipe and cigar therapy. But I dealt with the physical ailments and stuff. But yeah, pain's an indicator something's wrong. So if something's hurting, figure out what it is. You go to the doctor, and you can work on it. Medications are good. They help us. But they mask the pain. You take Tylenol or Excedrin when you have a headache. What is causing the headache? Figure it out. Let's move that into life. There's headaches of life. What is causing the headache of life? The stress. Remove it. Don't medicate it with the alcohol or the drugs. The pain of life, what is causing it? remove that problem. Symbolically speaking, do some surgery. Get rid of the problem. Don't mask it with alcohol. Don't mask it with drugs. If we have to do that to survive. You know, unfortunately, some people turn to drugs and they turn to alcohol when they're in pain. And I'm not talking just physical pain. I'm talking mental pain and anguish and emotional pain. It's sad because they don't know how to handle the pain. They don't know how to get rid of the pain. So they need to seek some help. Professional help, hopefully. Someone that knows what they're doing to help them along. I see a lot of people every day that are in a lot of pain, going through painful situations. And I feel bad for them. I can't fix it for them. I wish I could. But at least I can give them some words of wisdom, maybe. Some advice. I've been through some nasty divorces. I know what not to do as a husband. I know what to do to get through some things. And if you have that kind of wisdom and knowledge, you are obligated. It is your duty to help your fellow man. Well, enough said for tonight. I'm going to go upstairs, give my wife a kiss, relax the evening away, and get up and start all over tomorrow. Hey, tomorrow's hump day. It's already Wednesday. I mean, this week's going by so fast. So fast. We want the weeks to fly by so we can get to the weekend. Then we turn around and we look at life and we go, where'd it go? Where'd life go? You know, what do we want? Do we want the week to go by so we can get to the weekend? Or do we want to savor every moment? I want to savor every moment. You know, because in 20 years, I'm going to be an old man. I want to be able to look back and say I enjoyed every second of my life. I didn't rush through it. Yeah. Anyhow, you guys have a good night. I'm glad I was able to get after dinner pipe and coffee and look forward to doing some more tomorrow. It's going to be an easy day tomorrow compared to today. But it is what it is. Hard work never hurt anybody. It's a good life. It's a good life. It's a hard life, but it's a good life. I think I'm going to write a song about that. Seriously. Alright, y'all. Have a good evening. Thanks for spending some time with me. I appreciate each and every one of you. Talk to y'all tomorrow. Light 'em up.